what's up, everybody? How are you doing today? Today we have a little bit of an impromptu stream where we're just jumping in and working on some Monster Sanctuary. Today we are taking a look at a new track. We're looking at the end credits for the game, which is a lot of fun. I've been working a lot on this game recently. I've been doing a lot of streams from home, which is always a lot of fun with everybody home. So what we were just listening to was the normal battle. Finally got that thing approved and that thing's ready to go. So if you're already someone who plays the game, you're going to enjoy that as the new normal battle track. It plays whenever you encounter monsters. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And so what I'm going to do in my session today, I'm going to zip on over to a blank section. There's a lot of music in this thing already. I'm going to zip on over to a blank section. So whenever I do soundtracks within one Cubase session like this, I just go to a blank area, add a new marker, and this is going to be called End Credits. Just like that. And I'm going to move rather quickly today because I don't have a ton of time, but the goal is to just get this track started. A lot of times when I'm writing by myself, just with headphones on and kids are working on schoolwork and that kind of thing, sometimes it's just fun to turn the camera on and just to start. So I hope that this is fun for you, but also just educational and an opportunity for you guys to see how I work. And as always in the live chat, ask questions and I'm happy to answer as possible. So what I want to do here today is start up a new session. It's going to be the end credits track. One of the cool things from one of the previous streams earlier this week, let me set my markers so I have my area to work with. The C section, or I should say the C version of the title screen that we're working on together. The devs really liked the end section. They said, hey, that would actually work really well for kind of a main theme of the end credits. So here's what it sounds like if you did not join that earlier. So I think that's super cool, and that gives us a lot of information to work with. And I think they like that because it kind of has that nostalgic vibe of, well, in credits, because traditionally in credits for games, there's like this walking bass line that has some melancholy to it. So what I mean by that is when we take, let me figure out what the heck key that was. So we're in the key of C, B flat. So I'm basically just walking down. In the key of C, just kind of walking down. You can kind of see the chords here. It says C, B flat, F over A, F minor over A flat, C over E, F, D over D sharp, and then G suspended. So I think there's a lot of room to do some cool stuff with the end credits. So I definitely want to take this idea. Quick and easy way to do that is just to chop up that section. So we take my eighth note, quantize, like that. And we can literally just chop it and move it on over. So let's try that. Same thing right here. And I want to take just that chunk there, drag it on over. And the easy way to do that is actually just to copy and paste. So copy, paste, let me find the end credit section. And I don't think it needs to be like the, it doesn't need to be the beginning, but probably the endish section. So let me go, I don't know, 16 bars in. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So the cool thing about in credits is it's going to be a 2-minute track, but it's not going to be a loop. And so much of the soundtrack has been loop based. I want to make sure that I'm not getting caught in trying to make things fit, you know, with cadences and such. I don't have to worry about that other than, you know, connecting my sections together. So credits usually have a lot more of a dynamic range than loops because it's not just one tone, it's like the tone of the entire game. So when I create my sections here, there doesn't need to be an intro necessarily. It just needs to be kind of like an A, B, C, D, E, and kind of track it out from there. So let me type those in so everybody can see. So that's A. It might be just cool to use the same tempo. But in order to do that, I need to figure out... Actually, I'm still in the same tempo because I just did the title screen. That's cool. So our tempo is actually 130. BPM, that's quarter notes. So what I'm thinking is just to do maybe like an extended A section. And this will likely be like a C section right about there. Or even a B. Or a C, let's find out. My goal is to kind of get this thing out of the way until we need it. So I always like end credits that are kind of chill to start, and then we kind of ramp up the action, and that's what I mean by dynamics. We kind of start more really nostalgia. That's the word we're going for here today. Love the use of piano in this kind of stuff. So for any of my softer tracks, me and Peter, as we're writing this thing, I always want to try to do something that has a little bit more of a, not necessarily sad, but melancholy. So what that means is taking a major chord and putting a minor chord on top, and it's melancholy. And so the theory word for that is a major 7 chord, which is when you kind of stack them on each other like that. And as we speak, I'm getting a message from the game devs. I want to make sure. Cool. Cool. They were just confirming that they like the battle track. Woohoo! I just sent that over like minutes ago, so hooray. So I like to do these major 7 chords because they really help to get like the heartstrings. So I want to do something that's kind of light, and then we kind of get more into the rock vibe as we go. Like that. There's a lot you can do with that because it's a major, it's an F major 7 to a D minor. I think that's gonna be really cool. So let's put it in. Give me 4 clicks to start. Excellent. Let's take that. It's technically all 8th notes. Da, 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 da. Put a little hi-hat in there. Nothing too extreme. Keep it really simple and kind of get more complex as we go. All 8th notes. Always want to make sure that Cubase does this thing where it merges the entire sessions track. So you gotta be careful. If you delete something, you're not deleting everything. You're just deleting that one little moment. Copy and paste as needed. And I have the liberty, I can really take my time on this. It's kind of what I hear in my head. So I don't have to change sections immediately. I can really take my time with this. And I feel like it'd be nice to even extend it out more so that the B section could actually start a bit later like that. Let me chop this up so we know what's going on. So I know I kind of just threw that C section out to the wind. But the idea here is that we just take this and drag it along. So the B section, I'll probably make 16 bars, just to make that a little bit longer than 8, especially at this fast tempo. So let's count out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. So right there, 77 is going to be the C section start. Mapping this stuff out in advance is very, very helpful. You can even see how I got it off a little bit. There we go. Cool. So that's going to help organize this thingy. Cool. Bass is going to help tremendously here, but I want to kind of get a groove going with the kick down here. That'll do. Cool. And let's pop this over here so we can see. There we go. It's a lot of fun adding that groove in there. I think what I'm going to do is let's just make the groove once, and then we'll kind of duplicate it out. There it is. I like that a lot. So I'm going to take in my grid here, so I kind of chop that up a little bit, make sure it's clean. Again, like before, I got to make sure when we're deleting stuff, we're not really messing it up. And my kick, I'm going to take and double with a lower kick to give it more oomph. And now I can take this entire pattern. It's pretty good. Oops. Take this entire pattern and just kind of move it across like this until that A section is complete. And the B section will end right there. So one more repetition and we got it. Boom. Now we have a nice perk groove for that whole section. Lots of fun we get to have here. So let's try it out, guys. And welcome, Mago. Anybody else that's here? Let me know. I gotta know what direction I'm going here. Oh man. I feel like the choir pad's gonna really do well here. cool vibe. I like that. Cool. And it may just be that this is a good B section right here. I may have gotten it off by 2 bars. Looks like 4 bars. It's cool. Let's shift all of that over. Easy fix. Click and drag right there. Cool. Let's make all of those quarter notes. Let's have some fun. Hey, what's up? Thank you so much for subscribing. Trying to keep like a chill vibe through this. That would be cool. Aye. Let's do it. Fun little melody to throw in there. It's a lot more energetic. I think we need it by that moment. Now, the fun part about writing melodies is I'm secretly hearing harmonies in my head while doing that. And I know it's not, like most people would probably hear that and think, oh, he must be just doing good old 1 chords, you know, like, like it's just a 1 chord, but I'm thinking of like what's it called? A dominant of a dominant, so a 5 chord of a 5 chord. I'm thinking like A major is in the middle of an F chord. And that's also what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like a C over B. Even though that's, you know, supposed to be a 1 chord, I want it to be like a C over B flat. So I think it'll be really cool. So this is really where chords come into play, and really the name of the game, quite literally, for Monster Sanctuary is, whenever possible, I try to write a simple singable melody that's catchy on top of really complex harmonies, because it's so much more interesting, and it still kind of scratches the itch of something that's catchy, but I think it's been a really cool blend of styles for this game. So let's see what we can do about getting, I don't know, bass, some bass action up in here. Let's see. Or maybe I should just start with synth brass. Yeah. I like that a lot, ending on a B flat. So let me write those chords out for a sec, just so we can all be on the same page here with what on earth I'm trying to do. So chords, I want to do F major 7. Whoops. Let's get that in there. Dun, 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 dun. So this is going to be F major 7 to G, F to a G. Let me put my quarter notes on, that way it's easier to get them all in there. What is that? An E minor 7? E minor 7 to A minor. Probably an A minor 7. Bum bottom. Let's copy those. Da 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 dun da 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 dun. So it's going to be an A sus4 to an A major, which is the unexpected chord there. Let's do them again. F to a G to an E to an A to an F to a G to a B flat, unexpected chord, which is really a C over B flat. That's what makes it so crunchy and delicious. So let's pop that in. Whoops, wrong screen. That one. Let's go to the synth brass. Sure what I want to do with that. Maybe just hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then take all of those and quantize. Oops, that's not quantizing. There we go. We're gonna make those 16th notes right there. This part I want 4 on the floor kicks. Let's find him. that vein. Although I feel like first half doesn't really need snares. It's a perfect little tune to kind of do an homage, a collage, back through all the different, environments in the game. Super 80s, and I'm okay with that. Chun chicka chun chicka chun chicka chun chicka. Cool. So that's gonna be fun. Lots of energy. I'll have to find a way to kind of get more energy into the first section, but as long as we have something to work with here, it'll be fine. I forgot that last measure. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Some in that territory. Da-da-da-da-da. All right, let's get some more energy into all of this craziness. change of pace there. Bum, 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 bum. Just gotta find some way to get some energy. Part's fun. If there's one thing I've learned in writing music is if one section like really grabs your attention and is doing all the things right, just focus on that. And perhaps the first idea was not a good idea, or it's in the wrong spot of the track or something. Like, you can always go back and fix that stuff later, but find the thing that's working and just make it the best it can be. So here we are. We're going to try to make this thing even better. Let's do it. Clearly this is a better vibe than the beginning. I might like a D major better. Maybe let's go ahead and duplicate this thing. Get rid of the bass line. It's a very easy thing to do twice. But get rid of that B flat the second time. So here's the thought. Let's chop all this up. And let's shift it over to where this starts here. We could... Uh-oh, I drug everything with me. Ay, ay, ay. There we go. So I'm going to move all this stuff over. I think that's right. Yep, good. And then do it again. That should work. And the idea is, I'll call this B1. Call this B2. A question from Scott. Where do you come up with all these ideas? Like, how do you figure out what you're looking for when your ideas and get it all organized? Absolutely no clue. That's the truth. Oh man, I'm just flying by the seat of my pants here. That's the fun of composing to me, is it just, I don't know, you do it enough times, you kind of get used to your own rhythms and your own organization. I'm a big fan of markers though. I think they're absolutely key. To not losing your mind and actually making stuff fit in little sections. And as long as you know that phrases are usually 8 bars or 16 bars long, you can kind of create sections and shuffle stuff around later if you need to. But what I was trying to decide earlier was this. One should just be a D major. D sus to a D. That way that B flat can really sustain the extra measure. Anytime you can throw in an extra measure, it creates a nice sense of change. It's like it's not exactly an 8-bar phrase, it's now a 9-bar phrase, you know? So this C or B flat is actually gonna kind of live on for 2 bars. And that way, the C section, wherever he's escaped off to, I could drag him over into that slot. It should fit nicely. Right. Oh, I messed it up. I went too early. Had the right idea. I just drug it too early. That'll do it. Let's drag him over if it'll let me. There we go. Did I get it? Definitely the vibe I'm going for. This snare roll is really cool, and I think it's gonna do a lot. I'm kind of throwing a bunch of ideas at the wall right now, seeing what'll stick. There it is. Okay, got a lot of things going on here. What I'm trying to do is get rid of all these snares because I just don't know if the snares are gonna. They definitely give the rock vibe. But having this nice orchestral snare is different, and it has more of a finality to it. Great question from Scott. He's talking about when I hit on my keyboard here, hit left and right, the cursor moves, the playhead moves by 1 measure at a time. If I go to edit key commands, that is nudge plus 1 bar and nudge minus 1 bar. I just have them assigned to my my comma and period on my PC keyboard. Now everything can slide. Yippee skippy. And thanks, Squala, who says, good stuff, dude. Thanks. Cool. Squala also says, do you do these kinds of streams regularly? Yes, I do. I do these every Tuesday. Today is kind of an extra bonus one. I had an extra hour to stream. Definitely every Tuesday. And the goal is to try to do it around lunchtime, Eastern Standard Time. I used to have a schedule, and then quarantine happened. Let's get some cymbal action in there. Totally forgot about that. Bum 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 bum. That should be a D. Ba-dum, ba-da-dum, bum. And my bass. Gee willikers. Sounds awfully strange. Let's get to it. Figured out the wrong note. Scott saying, what day is the composer chats again? Those are all on Wednesday. So all my live streams are on Tuesdays and all of my produced videos are on Wednesdays around the same time, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Do my best to keep those consistent, and then anything extra is just extra like this. Let's get that bass back in there now that we have some sort of idea what the heck we're doing here. Lots of good stuff happening. Awesome, awesome. Boom, bum, ba-dum, boom, ba-ba-do-da. Excellent. This is all my bass information. Hey, thanks for hanging out, Squala. See you later. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Cool. We got a few more minutes left here, and I want to get as much of this as I can done. Starting to sound pretty cool. I like it so far. Let's finish up. All right, so here we have from the top. It would make good sense to me to try to incorporate a little bit of the title screen. Let me find that. Finally finish that sucker. Here's the main theme from the game. Try to incorporate some of that. Here it is. Let's see if it even works. So we're in the wrong key, so we need to be in. Makes sense to try to incorporate, don't you think? See what I can do. Maybe yeah, that's an idea to play around with, I think. But for the sake of time, I do gotta go. Appreciate you guys being a part of this. Something I definitely want to do is try to take some of the ideas from the title screen, which is the main theme, and to put it into end credits. That makes sense, right? Cool, guys. That's all the time I got for today. But thanks for hanging out. I'll do some more of these in the future. I've done lots of streams this week. If you want to go pop back into some of those that I've done, but at least wanted to play some of the finalized stuff. So let's play what we have so far from the end credits. It's nowhere near done, but I'd love any thoughts you might have in the comments below. Thanks for being a part. Let me play it out, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a lovely, lovely weekend.